Hey guys, so we're back here. We were over here Friday working on things, and now it's Monday. It's been about 3 days. As you can see, the beaver dam has been rebuilt. Should be no big surprise. You can tell that it's kind of another quick job. They kind of just sealed it just to seal it so it stops flowing. Let's take a peek at the culvert pipe. Oops. Oh wow, grass is growing in here now. Man, that's kind of crazy. So culvert pipe, wow. Well, what happened is exactly what I wanted to happen. And now, I could see it inside the pipe. Let's see. So, you see how there's this mound of rocks and stuff? And then further on, man, it kind of stinks in here. Further on, you have the water, then kind of the clearing. Here, I'm gonna try to angle myself so I can look in there because I'm kind of standing. Yeah, that's a big pipe. That's probably like 2.5 feet wide. So that's a little bigger than 12 inches. But I think what I'll do right now, I'll try to clear this out. So that water that's right there can keep flowing out. Right now you can see it is a little wet, so there is some water that's getting out, but it's not necessarily coming out at a rate that I want it to. On Friday, what I talked about was that the water is just going to keep flowing out, and then any water that's over there in that culvert pipe is just going to start coming out into here. And I think that's what did happen, but because the water level dropped over there so much, it what's it called? It stopped flowing. So we're gonna clear that out, try to make that nice, and then we're gonna take care of that dam. Then we'll quickly run over there. Before we do any of this, we're gonna run over there and see what's up over there. Actually, before I run over to that beaver dam, I want to check this area out. Now the water level here did drop quite a bit, a lot actually. Probably same thing, almost a foot. As you can see, there's big signs of it. And so the culvert pipe, the other end, I don't really know where it is. It should be somewhere here. It might be right here then. No. I'm trying to get a feel for it, but with all of this algae and stuff. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. It still might be underwater. Because I remember when the water would, when the water from that side would start flowing over here, it was kind of like in this area. So that thing might still be underwater. And I don't think, you know, it might ever come out of the water if that's the case. So I can't really find anything. Man. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll skip this. Just also a quick shout out or congratulations to all the American viewers. So today is July 5th, the day after July 4th. But today is like the legal, or yeah, I guess the legal observance of Independence Day. So I'd like to congratulate, you know, all my American viewers. Happy Independence Day. God bless America. You know, if you're not a American viewer, whatever country you're in, God bless your country, so things go well there, so that the politicians make the right choices, and that we can live a peaceful life. 1 Timothy chapter 2. Okay, now we're over here, and as you can see, this place is not that good. Actually, the water's still flowing. I can see a little channel over there, but you look at this area, all of that surface water that was over there that had kind of like the weird thick muck or whatever you want to call it, it's over here now. So this area is looking kind of weird now, and it kind of stinks too. I don't like that part. But let's go over here. Yeah, as you can see, there's still a flow of water, and there's a big boulder right there and a bunch of other stuff. So I'll start with this dam again. But yeah, we'll quickly do this. then we'll get the other stuff done. Actually, I mean, we're getting to a point where it'll probably be a lot easier to use. Just my hands, I guess. I think let's try that. Oh man, it's kind of heavy. And the tripod's gonna fall. Nice. For some reason I'm having a lot of issues trying to set up the tripod down here. So I have to come down here. Nice, dude. Man. Okay, well, we got that flowing. So, water is slowing again. Right now it's pretty deep. So, let's see, it's about 4 inches deep. So this is gonna be flowing for maybe an hour or two. It should be deep enough for it to drop at least 4 inches again, since it's 4 inches deep, you know? Logic right there. But yeah, we're gonna take care of the other ones now. One of the things I'm gonna have to figure out what to do is with all this debris right here, I have to figure out where to move all this. I think what I might do, I might bring the brush cutter over here. I might clear some of this stuff up right here, and then take all this stuff and scooch it up onto this bank right here and just kind of leave it up there, because as you can see, you know, there's not really a lot of room. I could probably just kind of like load it up on the side of the bank, but then, you know, you probably have greater chances of it clogging up again. So I think coming over here with the brush cutter, cutting this grass down, and then chopping up some of those bushes right there, and then just loading everything up on the bank would be the best idea. But if you guys have any ideas, you know, maybe I'll get this posted before I do anything. But if you have any ideas, let me know. So we're gonna take care of this other dam right here. Actually, I'm pretty good. entire netting right there. Oh, come on, man. So we opened up this dam again, kind of pulled it up a little bit more. So water's flowing again, but it seems like I just kind of have a universal problem over in this area because there's a lot of water and there's like a lot of area that's, you know, overgrown. You don't really have anywhere to put material. Like in this case, all this grass and stuff is just stuff I've pulled out that the beavers have put in. But I don't think this, I mean, this actually, not necessarily. Some of this part is land, or land. It just kind of dried out. But, I mean, I think I could leave this one, but all this stuff I'd definitely like to remove from there. And I think what I'll probably have to do is cut this part up and then pull everything on the other side. But man, there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of cleaning up to do too, man. But hopefully, you know, by next month or whatever, if we keep doing this every single day, you know, it keeps dropping 4 to 5 inches, we should be able to knock it down low enough where, you know, in my boots I can do it, or if I get some waders, it'd be a lot easier to do. So I think that's what I'll probably end up doing, but we'll have to see. Now let's quickly clean this thing up. So since this one's kind of like a weird area, it's inside the pipe, I don't really have anywhere to put the tripod. I guess I'll just have to do it like this. Let's kind of just push things down. Man. Wow, that's a lot of grass. Seeing the grass in the water like that kind of makes me think that the beavers did all this. And look at this gap right here. There's a gap between this and right or I guess I don't know how to describe it, man. It's too early in the morning to even think just yet. But I think the beavers added this entire mound because there's grass mixed in with the dirt. Let's try to do it like this. Let's switch hands. It kind of is a good thing that it's gravel. So you can see there's water flowing out like that. But see, that's only a little bit. At least clean it out enough to get a flow in there. Oh, there we go. I think that should be good. See all that water. Okay. Now we kind of dam things up. Let's quickly remove this. Let's see. I have to switch hands again. Or maybe not. Okay. See, I don't know how far or for how long it's gonna be flowing, but I'll try to make another dip in here. Actually, it'd probably be a lot easier if I just scrape it like this. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, well, that seems to be a lot better. Okay. I'll do a pause real quick. Okay, looking inside the pipe. Oh, maybe what I'll do? I have an idea. Okay, since I can't get here in myself, what I did is I extended the legs on the tripod and we're shoving this thing in here. Okay. This is like 5 feet into the culvert. But that thing's deep and there's a lot of rocks. So I think I'll do one more what's it called? One more passes through here. Several passes through here and just keep allowing it to go. So okay, it's a good one. Try to get it a little deeper in there. Okay. And now one thing I did just realize is that I don't think the culvert has a bottom. Oh man. Here, let's try to. Or maybe. Maybe it does? There's no bottom. Oh man. Yeah, I think the bottom got rusted out, which is a big no-no. Or no, that's a big uh-oh. Huh. So if that's the case, if there's no bottom, then we can't go too deep, because I don't want to get to the point where, you know, I dig a little trench out that's deeper than what the culvert was originally supposed to be. I don't want that. So probably just I might call this good actually. See all this stuff right here. Open it up like that too. Guess just make the mouth of this thing wider. Oh, there we go. No, we still have beaver sticks and all that other stuff. And then, oh, look at that, guys. We have the other end of the pipe, or the other side of the pipe that we could never see. Okay, that's good. So now we just built a dam. Nice. Actually, we're gonna leave this for a second. I want to see how much water builds up. This is gonna be kind of cool. We'll play the beaver for one part, see how much water we can stack up in here. It's actually been like a minute or two. It hasn't really changed that much. It's kind of just staying the same, so I'm gonna remove it. Oh man. That's a pretty good amount of material though. Okay, is that it? I think that might be it. Let's try to scrape this out a little bit more. Oops. Oh man. Yeah, I guess things are getting a little less exciting from this point on. Now it's just literally a bunch of maintenance work and cleaning. But if you want like a comparison, I think last week, yeah, about last week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, this entire thing was underwater. I mean, when we started, the water was like at this point, and now that's almost 1.5 feet where the water levels dropped. So that is just crazy to think about. What's even stranger, like I said, is that at one point the water that was in here, there's so much water that it was overflowing into that side. And now it's to the point where there's less water in here, that the water from that side is pouring over here, because now there's a surplus over there. But I think in regards to the culvert pipe, since there is no bottom, we're probably not gonna scrape it. I mean, I could get some of this stuff on the sides, but like I said, I couldn't really find a bottom in the what's it called? Well, I couldn't find the bottom of the culvert pipe. And if there's no bottom of culvert pipe, then there's no point in digging, because what could happen is that I could remove all this little gravel that's supposed to allow the water to channel through, and then it'll probably allow a lot of erosion. I think what I already did, what I pulled out already, that's already a little way too much. But I think it should be fine. Because if we cleared out enough debris to the point where, you know, that there's gonna be no water in the culvert pipe, that's gonna be good. Okay. So looking at this area, I can see a little tiny stream. You can kind of see a very small flow, but now the water's the same level on this side and this side. So I think we're gonna run over to the end of the dam and see what's going on over there, just to make a quick check. Grab the rake too. So we're walking up to the dam again. As you can see, there's a little bit of debris that collected, kind of clogged things up. Just push it out. Yep, okay, fix that. But yeah, it seems like this part's flowing pretty good. It's slower, but still a really good rate. So I think what we'll do, come back another hour or two. But looking at the water level, just real quick before I leave, it looks like it has dropped about an inch. So that's good again. I think I've been out here maybe for like 30 minutes. Now, probably one of the craziest things I've seen on the railroad track so far. Today in the morning when I was walking over, I saw a coyote pup running around. But just now, there's some dudes on a quad who are all the way down there, and they're riding up on the tracks. One of them was wearing a red hoodie and the other one, I don't know what he's wearing. But this might be kind of a sketchy confrontation. That was actually really cool, dude. I didn't know this was wide enough to fit a quad. That guy's onto something. Maybe I should I should do it too. That's cool. Wow. So I think those guys they went all the way down to the creek, like all the way down there, maybe like another 3/4 of a mile to go look at the creek where it starts or something. I'm not really sure. I've never seen that guy in this area. No idea who he is, or yeah, I don't know. I've never seen them, but that's kind of cool. I guess I'm not the only one out here walking around looking at creeks and stuff. But yeah, interesting stuff. So we're walking up to the culvert pipe right now. Let's see. I don't hear any sounds. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, that's cool. So as you can see, it's still flowing. Let me adjust the GoPro real quick. So I guess the water, actually the water reduced and flow by a lot. And now what's kind of happening is that as it's flowing from inside the pipe, it's kind of pulling up right here. And as this pool kind of fills up, it's going out like that. So that's kind of cool. But let's take a look at the dam. The dam, it's going pretty good. Looks like it did drop about 2 inches from what I can tell here. I can see the bottom, the dirt and stuff right there too, so that's kind of a cool thing. Let's see what else. But yeah, it seems that it's probably dropped 2 to 3 inches. That's pretty cool. Let's run over to the other dam real quick. But one thing that seeing that guy on the quad makes me think is that there's other people who walk out here too, and I'm over here leaving my tools, like the rake. I kind of just left this thing because I didn't think anybody else would know. Anybody else would be down here, but I think I'm gonna have to start cleaning things up with, or taking them with me. So looking at it, yeah, it's going, it's flowing. That's good. As you can see, it's almost leveling out, so that's pretty good. I think might as well just walk over there to the other concrete blocks to see what's going on over there. I'm kind of interested. Okay, we're walking up to this part. As you can see, it's still wet. Looking at that, but let's take a step down here. Oh. We can see the pipe. So I guess this is also another culvert pipe, but if you look at it, like, that's some hard steel right there. There's also a plastic water bottle there. That thing's small, dude. It's crazy. But it seems like the water level here, and I can't really tell if it's rising or if it's lowering. Looking at the concrete there, it looks like it might have risen a little bit. But in a few other areas, like over here, it actually looks like it just dropped. So let's go on the other side. I think this culvert pipe here kind of has the same idea on the other side. Instead of just being one even kind of plane, I think this one, that's higher than that one, because I can't see, yeah, I can't really see the pipe on this side. It's kind of like, oh, maybe I can. I think on footage I'll be able to see it. But yeah, so it's somewhere over there. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, let's go down here. I want to check something out. I think looking at it from a distance, looks like that area has dried up. Here, let's walk over. You can kind of drive. Yeah, this side's drying up. Farther down, it's not as... Oh, it's not even wet, dude. Yeah, it just literally dries up here. See, it's wet and dries. And then looks like maybe another 30 or 40 feet. There's like a little puddle. And then from there, it's just kind of dry again. So if you remember, when I first broke the dam, what happened is that water flow on this side going all the way down to the creek, and then water flow on this side, it was up. It was also flowing down to the creek too. So it's kind of just like a showcase, you know, just how much water is flowing out. Like, it's just kind of crazy, because this place was also, you could tell by the water line too, probably 8 inches taller, and then like what, 4.5 feet wide. So that's, you know, you guys do the math, but that's a lot of water in there, or that was in there, and all that flowed out. Same thing on that side. There's a lot of water, and all this water just flows out, which is really crazy to think that, you know, there's that much water. So if we look at those woods over there, in the distance, like right here, there's a dead tree, there's a dead tree, there's a dead tree. It looks like this area kind of expands, and there's probably a swamp somewhere over there where those dead trees are. So maybe there's another dam, or, you know, there might be a dam somewhere, or that area just got clogged up somewhere and the water, you know, stopped flowing, and so it kind of became a swamp, and then the trees just started dying out like that. Some of them are still alive, but it looks like some of them are also dying. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I'd like to know where this water's going now that it's not flowing all the way down through the railroad tracks. There's probably an outlet somewhere over there. The outlet probably goes all the way right there, around in that corner, then down, like another half mile down there, and that flows into the creek. So that creek has a lot of little channels or sources to it, and then that creek flows into a river. So that's all pretty cool. Gotta grab that rake with me. But one thing I'm kind of thinking about is that I think if I eventually get this open enough to the point where it's just kind of all even, what's gonna happen is that I know how I talked about each dam, it holds back a pool of water, and that pool of water, once the dam's open, it eventually evens out, and then it evens out and it starts pouring out somewhere. I think what might happen is that if after some time, it's just going to be one even level. So I think there will be water that's going to remain in here. It doesn't matter, you know, how much unclogging we do. But one thing I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's like curious about or kind of unsure about, is that if you look this water level right here, if you look at all these rocks in here, like this boulder right here, I don't think a beaver moved that. And there's a few over here too. There's some bigger rocks here. So I'm thinking that it might have been that when they designed this place, they probably made deeper channels and then kind of like little mounds to reduce the flow of water, to kind of maintain it. So I think, you know, maybe in some cases, like in the culvert pipe right now, we might have dug a little deeper, since the culvert pipe's bottom part kind of rusted away through the decades. So, but yeah, look at that. There's another little
stream thing, ditch going out from there. Also kind of interesting. But yeah, as the water level drops, I think we'll discover a lot of new things. We'll probably see a lot of new things, like maybe see the bottom of the ditch, or creek, or stream, brook, whatever you want to call it. So that'll be kind of interesting. So yeah, to conclude this video, we're not going to do much more playing around or scraping, cleaning stuff out. We're just kind of let things go as they go. But yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry this one's probably not as interesting. It's kind of a slow day, whatever. It's Monday, you know, so sorry if there's not enough energy or a lot of commentary. If anything, I'll probably just do some voiceovers. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night. God bless each and every one of you. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you didn't like the video, drop a like. If you didn't like the video, subscribe. If you liked the video, subscribe. Only express your concerns in comments, please. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate. Yeah, I already said that, but yeah, bye.